All right, this one can be good, chat. Woman places mother's eye on Little Caesar's box.
I murdered my mother! I murdered my mother! I murdered my mother!
Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was so vicious. Did you see that? Did you see it? I can't look at myself. 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 I would never do that to my mom.
A Florida woman calls a co-worker in the middle of the night.
Wow, that's a start. That's a start.
Begging for help. When he gets to her house, she reveals something shocking and tells him to call 911. Within an hour, police uncover the brutal truth in the woman's garage, where one of the most savage crime scenes imaginable awaits them.
I'm the devil! I'm the devil! I'm the devil!
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. The scene that police find inside a Royal Palm Beach, Florida home on March 16, 2018 is one of unimaginable horror. Blood spatter stretches from the entranceway to the kitchen, into the laundry room, and even up the walls. But it's inside the garage that the authorities find the true nightmare. A woman's body, mutilated beyond recognition, her eyes carved out of her head. And while these images will undoubtedly remain engraved in the memories of every law enforcement officer who sees them, one may last longer than the rest. The woman's eyeballs placed carefully on top of a Little Caesar's pizza box, right over the cartoon logo's eyes. But the first signs of trouble didn't come.
I'm never going to be looking at the Little Caesar's box the same again.
Come from this unfathomably gory police walkthrough. They came hours early.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Thank you, Astral Hams, for the $5. I appreciate that. What was I going to say? I honestly thought it was just going to be like, the eye just happened to be on the box and that was like clickbait. I didn't think like she actually went through the trouble of taking her eyeballs and placing them perfectly on the eyeballs of that.
When a 32-year-old woman named Camille Baya began sending unusual text messages to Kenneth, her manager at work.
At 10:24, and they said, I got my big wings now. I got a story you could tell for centuries.
Kenneth's phone shows that the first text from Camille came at 10:08 p.m. and depicted an emoji of an angel. Shortly thereafter, she sent him a picture of a man giving the middle finger to a police car and wrote, "There's only one." Camille then sends a cryptic message that reads, "I need to sleep. Can you tell the boys to keep it down up there? I need to rest." Attached to this text is a helicopter emoji.
Do you know what that means?
I had no idea.
But the text continued. Camille sent a photograph of 3 gold statues with a message reading, "My pendant." She then writes, "Bring it to me by order of King Osakan 22, and sends a picture of a city with a pyramid. She ends the string of texts with one final...
Is it the Bass Pro Shop pyramid? God, I hope so.
Ominous message that reads, "Mom doesn't believe me, King. Can you believe her?"
You work for FedEx? Oh, okay.
I'm a manager there.
Okay. So what did you do?
She was a courier. And a new book would be written. Is she the time? I think that was done before you. She was texting y'all afterwards.
My guess, strictly my guess, would be when she sent you, I got my wings. It was already done. That would be my guess.
Camille also sent similar text messages to another manager at FedEx that night, but it wasn't until shortly after 1 a.m. that she picked up the phone to call a coworker named Julio.
Well, I was asleep, and I got a call from Camille, and she sounded like something happened. She sounded, I don't know, frantic maybe. I don't know if that's the right word, but she told me, she's like, "Can you come over? I need somebody to talk to." And I was like, okay. And I hung up. And then I told her to text me her address, and I came over here, and I saw her outside. I met with her outside her house, and when I saw her, she was kind of mumbling a little bit. I couldn't understand everything that she was saying, but she was saying something about that she's been offered meds, that her weed got laced. Then she told me that she murdered her mom.
On the heels of that horrifying admission, Julio immediately calls 911, and deputies from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office respond to the scene. They find Camille sitting on the sidewalk and immediately notice that her hands are covered in blood. She tells the responding deputies that she killed her mother and makes the statement, "The drugs made me do it." But it's not until they put her in handcuffs,
the drugs or the lack of drugs,
and begin walking her to a police car that she becomes completely unhinged.
My medicine and I was weak and I killed her 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 and I killed her. I killed her, I killed her, I killed her, I killed her. The Justin is oh my God, oh my God. I'm a mom.
Unmedicated and laced weed. Is the laced weed real though? Like I feel like the laced weed could just be
I'm a mom.
you know,
I'm a mom. I'm a murderer. I murdered my mother. I murdered my mother. I murdered my mother. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm the devil. 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 Hi.
yo, why did that sound like that's like a line and like sorry, this is such a fucked up situation. I'm trying to lighten the mood here. It sounded like that was like a sick ass line in a rap song. You know what I mean?
I'm the devil. 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 Hi.
You know what I mean?
Hi. My mother. My mic. My mic. My mic.
Oh, control.
If Camille is sick, a look inside the house may reveal why. The entire first floor is decorated in blood. Inside the garage, there awaits a scene of utter savagery. Camille's mother, Francisca Montero Baya, lies on the floor, her face smashed, with a deep cut to her right arm and a long...
Okay, this is... I know this is gonna be brutal, but man, this is a lot.
Wide gash down the center of her chest. There's another deep cut in her pubic area, and the skin of her forehead has been peeled back, exposing
okay, all
the...
right. Oh, fucking, okay. God, what, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, okay, all right. Okay, we get it. Okay. Dude, it's been a long time since I've watched, like a really, really fucked up one. Jesus Christ.
Skull underneath. Her eyes are missing, and of course there is their final tragic resting place, positioned on top of a pizza box, almost like someone's idea of a sick joke. Investigators notice there are cameras set up inside and outside the house, but when they check the recordings, they find that the DVR has been unplugged. The bloodstains surrounding the outlet suggest that this was done.
Not gonna lie, feel like that's kind of a good thing. I don't think anyone needs to witness what took place
very recently. Camille tells police that she thinks someone laced her marijuana with PCP.
What a terrible time to have eyes. What a terrible time to use that.
Or flocka, a designer drug that can lead to hallucinations and violent
Oh, okay, so she did have laced weed. A gallon of PCP?
aggression.
Keep my EMS captain coming because if she's on flocka, she's got to be transported. Yeah, that's your guys' jail ain't gonna take her anyway. Yeah, so. Sergeant will address.
Yeah, okay, now it kind of makes sense. She's off her like brain helping meds, and she's on basically bath salts.
It's decided that Camille should be taken for medical treatment, and she is none too happy about it.
Let's get you checked out. Why don't you come over and have a seat? Okay.
Just take me to jail. What the f*** you brought me to the hospital for?
At the hospital, her strange behavior continues.
How old are you?
I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer. You can't. Stop fucking me down.
Dude, honestly though, that's gotta be like, if this is actually a case where she just blacked out and killed her mom and then woke up after the fact, that would be the worst possible nightmare ever.
Camille, let's just get through this as quick as we can, so don't make it any harder for the doctors and nurses, all right?
I accept I would you die with you die with you die.
You want to get out here and go over there, right?
I couldn't get over. I couldn't get over. I couldn't
I said bath salts 10 minutes ago. Congratulations.
fight it. I couldn't fight it. I was weak. I was weak. Yeah.
Talk about a bad trip.
She was innocent. She was so good. She was pure. And the devil came and I killed her.
All right, Camille, can we get the jacket off so that they can treat your hand?
Hey, Camille, those injuries on your legs, when did those happen, honey? Sweetheart, did that happen tonight?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course. I did it. I don't want to see how I did it. Please don't make me say how I did it. You see how I did it.
Were you trying to hurt yourself?
No. It was in me and I got to her. It doesn't matter because I did it. It doesn't matter because I did it.
It matters to me.
It doesn't matter because I didn't fight it. I didn't fight it hard enough.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. my God. Oh my God, that was so vicious. Did you see that?
Dude, like, her reaction is honestly leading me to believe that she didn't have any control, which is because, you know, normally when we see someone murder someone, like, they kind of like play off that they're like crazy, or, you know, but this seems very real. You know what I mean?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry. It wasn't me, Mommy. I'm sorry. I should have listened.
Yeah, the Little Caesars box is very sus. Like the whole going through that effort to do that shit is wild. But her reaction is rough.
I should have stopped smoking outside.
The autopsy later reveals that Camille's mother died from blunt force trauma to the head and strangulation. In addition to the extensive lacerations, her nose and facial bones were fractured, and several teeth were cracked and knocked out.
You don't have to. That's all we need to know. I don't want to hear any more. I want to hear any more.
Her right eye wall had been broken, and a foreign substance, later determined to be marijuana, had been pushed into her brain.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, no, just stop. Stop, bro. Fucking stop. Just, you don't, like, oh my God, stop. I'm glad I skipped past that part. I read it, but I'm glad I skipped past it. Holy shit.
At the hospital on the night of the murder, Camille seems unable to cope with the haunting memory of what she's done.
I can't believe I did that. Oh my God. So please not, please, I can't think anymore. I can't think anymore. Please. I want to feel like this. I feel like the dead. I want to get it out of me, get it out of me, get it out of me, get it out of me.
Camille's toxicology report will later reveal the presence of THC and amphetamines in her system. And while there is no mention of flakka in the test results, one of her neighbors recalls Camille mentioning it on a previous occasion.
We were just kind of talking, maybe something about the news that day. I don't remember exactly, but it was something about a situation that had happened, about somebody being on flakka. And then that night, too, we thought, this is so weird. She just admitted that she had done that. And we were all kind of like, you tried that? And she's like, yeah, I sprinkled some on a cigarette.
But while it's unclear what part illegal substances may have played in that night's massacre, the discoveries keep getting more and more bizarre. Inside the garage, police find a cryptic handwritten note that reads, "The gates to heaven are in your eyes, the stairway to heaven at your legs. I found nirvana when you tasted the fruit. I was blinded by love at first sight." At the hospital, Camille is no closer to finding peace.
I can't look at myself. I can't look at myself.
I'm just trying to lighten the situation.
I can't look at myself. I would never do that to my mom. I'm such a mama's boy. I love my mama so much.
According to one of her mother's co-workers, however, the relationship between Francisca and Camille had grown strained in recent months.
I knew she was having problems with this daughter.
Okay.
Drugs.
I ran out of jokes. I'll be real. Yeah, bro, I'm trying, man. I got nothing.
Go after work, we'd go here, we'd go to the restaurant, and they have, happy hour and something to eat. Because she didn't want to go home.
She didn't want to go home. How long has that been going on?
I'd say about a year now.
About a year now?
Yeah, or more,
Okay.
And she was having trouble sleeping, and you could see things were bothering her, but she wouldn't talk to anybody.
On the night of the murder, a nurse tries to look past Camille's horrific deeds to offer words of comfort.
I'm dead. It doesn't matter. I have no soul anymore.
No soul?
No.
Everybody has a soul. You pray and you talk to the Lord. You'd be surprised what you
I don't want forgiveness. I don't want to forgive. I don't want forgiveness.
So remember, pray.
Sorry you're going through this.
Pray the brutal murder away. It'll work.
Because I'm a monster.
You're what?
A monster. A monster. A monster. A monster.
You're a monster? Nobody's a monster. Camille, I'm not sure what you're going through, what you did, but I'll pray for you so everything be okay.
Not sure whether to feel bad for it or not. It's tough. It's really tough. Because on one hand, it's like, if she genuinely didn't know what she was doing and did all that in like a subconscious, like she was blacked out rage of some sort, and then she woke up and then realized that happened, that would be like literally someone's like that. It's like worst nightmare levels. But if she like had a little bit of like semblance of what was going on and knew what she was doing, You know what I mean? Like, you know, you don't know is the thing. So it's really hard.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, also if she took the stuff willingly, you know,
It's
there's
never
that.
gonna be okay ever again. There's nothing you can do.
Okay, we'll give from the Kanye girl.
In my opinion, that can't be. There's too many clues against it. The note, the eyes, it was precise. Yeah, but who knows? You know, it's like the brain is so fucking weird, man. Who knows?
Why? Why did I do that? Yeah.
But she definitely feels pain over it and remorse and guilt.
I'm gonna give her some medicine so she could be a little bit more calm.
I'll give it some vital signs too.
I'm gonna get vital signs. Did we need to relax her?
Marilyn is ready to go.
Ready to go where?
Prison.
The police prepare to transport Camille to the detention center for booking, but the nurse has some parting words.
I'm sorry I just met you. I wish I could, be here for you, but just pray, girl. God is good. Unfortunately, we have to live.
I mean, honestly, that's all she could really say.
But a mistake we made in life. Can I give you a hug before you go? Oh, thank you.
That was a nice nurse.
Although she was originally booked on first-degree murder, Camille Baya ultimately pled guilty to manslaughter with a weapon 6 years later, in November 2023.
It took 6 years to charge her?
She was sentenced to 15 years in prison with credit for time served.
Wow. Only 50? That's crazy. I mean, maybe they had like some bit of, I mean, yeah, it's manslaughter. That's true. It got lowered to manslaughter. I guess that makes sense. I mean, manslaughter's crazy though. Like, really? I mean, she did slaughter. She got slaughtered. There's that.
Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.